controversial enough to not.
The thing is, there are some state actors that are being really anal. Like our version of controversial and their version of controversial is not the same. So like we might be like we didn't say anything controversial, and they're like, oh, that's totally controversial.
Yeah.
Do you would you use Will of Ionia is a really interesting card, like recall a unit. Do you find yourself using this kind of bounce more as an aggressive or a defensive tool?
It depends what you're playing. Yasuo decks use them as an offensive. They use it on their enemy because they want Yasuo levels up for how many. I think he levels up after you've recalled a certain amount of units. So you want to use recall as much as you can so you can level up Yasuo. And then Yasuo's leveled up ability is that when someone is stunned, he, he will do 2 damage to them. So you want to recall, and recall actually resets level ups. Like Fiora that says I need to kill 2 people to win the game. If you recall them, it resets their leveling up. So Fiora has to kill 2 more. So it helps set back progress.
Okay. So if you see one of those heroes that says, "I need to see this. I need to see that." Like even the tree guy who's milling, right? I see 25 creatures die. That's the time that you want to use it aggressively to bounce it to their hand.
Well, Maokai.
Oh, he levels in your deck.
Okay, Maokai doesn't need to see it. It's just when you have tossed or your allies die, he levels up slowly. Katarina, or not Katarina, Callista says that she needs to see 3 of her allies die. That means that she has to be in play and not in your hand. So, yes, I would use it on a Callista. I would use it on a Fiora. I would use it on. That's the only ones I could see you using the benefit of it, but also it's really good for cards that you just want to get out of the way for one round. Like the little prankster, or stuff that when something happens, they do 1 damage to your Nexus. That's just a good thing to get out of the round, so you can attack without having that.
Okay. Like if they have one defender who's huge, easy bounce. Just like
easy bounce.
just like the
And then,
card that bounces 3 cards. Like that's when it's like
and
a
also,
pseudo.
like the Poro screenshot that I gave you, if you recalled it, it would go back to 5/5. Recalling is as if you drawed it and there's no benefits to it.
You have the thousand attack Poro, bounce it to the hand, resets it back to the it's 4/4.
It resets anything that I gave.
So people who are buffing like crazy,
Yeah.
Demacia.
Like Vladimir kind of ones where they like hurt each other and then they get better. Those recall them. Just recall them but don't recall the ones that if they survive damage because they're gonna hurt themselves over time. And if you reset their health back to full, they're just gonna do the thing all over again. It's something that you don't want to deal with. But like this Katarina that's 5/4 because I've been helping her out with my Omen Hawks. If I put her back in my hand, which she's gonna recall anyway, because that's her lit. When I recall her back into my hand, she's gonna go back to the 3/2.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, that's how recalling is. If you see something that's getting buffed up by other stats and doesn't have its original stats, and it's getting bigger and bigger, and you can see that it's getting in the way, get it out of the way. Just pull on, just like recall it, it will reset itself to be where it was useless.
I'm definitely feeling the power of your extra mana that you've stored over. Right now, like it just feels like a whoops.
Well, I just didn't have anything to play at the beginning, so that's why I had
Oh,
it.
but it's scary because you showed that you had such an early game buff, right? And that's. Um,
And
hey,
then I do this.
if I block like this, like so I have a bounce in my hand. So if I'm blocking like this, right? Sometimes I'm hoping to have one more interaction to bounce your 5/4, but I want to see whether I need to protect my Jinx. Is there any way to do that, or if you
If it's a
choose?
burst card, then yes, you can do it. Or if it's a fast card, you can do it, yes. Which you would have to do it this time, right now, to do it.
So I ever use a burst right now to protect Jinx?
Oh, you can use a fast right now and a burst.
I'm gonna play it super conservative. I'm scared of losing. If I lose Jinx, it's blowout, right? Pretty much. If Jinx dies, it's gonna be over because I just can't imagine coming back. Based off my hand, I'm looking at my hand. There's oh,
Yes.
oh.
This is called keeping your priority.
Whoa! What is going on here? So you're dealing 1 damage. Is that to my face? I can't really tell if the blue what the 1 damage.
Okay. The guy with the smiley face is hitting means that I can strike. Strike is a keyword as if I was hitting you, but you don't get hit me back. So I will do 5 damage to you, but I will not take any of the residual damage.
So this is where I definitely bounce you.
Yes, this is where you definitely bounce it. This is how the reactionary spells work.
Suddenly the bounce looks good.
Yes, and then I take that back, and then my stuff is canceled, and I just did 1 damage to you. That's Katarina's thing. And then, yeah, you lost nothing of it. I actually lost more of it. I used my mana that I stored up for an interaction that got canceled out.
Because there was a lot invested in her.
Yes, and now it's your turn, and you have fast attack, and I only have a 3/3 omen. But I also have 6 health. So, what I'm going to do is this.
Give 2 allies. Okay, and then I think I like Ionia a little bit more than I realized because the Ionia has like good instant, good fast spells compared to I've been playing Demacia, and I feel like all my spells are slow. Okay, so you're down on mana. Interesting. Burst. That's a little questionable. What I just did here, it's a little questionable to me. I don't know. I'm really doing that because technically I should want to store. But I got lucky. That was a top deck. The 3/2.
Yes.
Claws of the Dragon actually looks really good because it just seems it looks very playable. 7. Okay. 6/5, 6/4.
Okay. This looks good. Okay.
It's just board just a little, just a couple giant creatures. Oh, oh.
That's 69.
6/9. Okay, Jinx should not attack.
So yes, you have fast attack, which will do some damage to my stuff. That's if I'm willing to. Honestly, just do that. Just do that.
This is the safe play.
Keep your priority from going off the field, and I can't do anything about it because I have elusives. So it's using the benefit of elusives to the point where it's unstoppable on my part.
Yeah, and conserving blockers just in case for the crackback, right? Because at this stage, if we're racing, kind of the 4/2s can get through where I could technically chump block with.
It's also just a guaranteed damage. That is guaranteed damage. Now I don't have anything to stop that. That is guaranteed damage. You have 8 damage guaranteed.
So this is where I should play slow spells, right?
Yes.
All right. So I have an interesting one. Dawn and Dusk. Summon 2 exact copies of an ally. That looks like it's pretty good, right here.
I would use it
because it's
later. Because if it summons, that means summon. Summon means as if you played it from your hand. I would use it on the Windfeather Hatchling.
as offensive.
It will summon, as offense because it will buff your guys. Because if I'm attacking, I'm just gonna pass and let that stuff go by. I don't need to worry about
But
that.
I'm afraid. I'm genuinely afraid that you're going to just crush me this turn.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm not. I'm just telling
Okay,
you right now, I am not. I
okay,
have 3 spells in my hand, and they all are bad.
because what I'm thinking in my head, you already stunned one, right? And there's three like people. There are cards are going to die right now on my side. Oh, whoa. I but if I did choose to do the dawn and dusks, that would be kind of legitimate, right? Because those would it be fast enough to create those creatures to just block and die, and who cares? Because I'm pretty
No,
sure
it would not.
it's
It's a
not.
slow spell. You would have taken up your turn. I would have just attacked.
Oh, so you'd have been able to attack before they even came out.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. Maybe.
Okay, we can.
No, I would have not. It's as if you. It would pretty much be wasting your turn to summon up 2 guys, which I would have just passed for. I could easily pass my turn. I could easily pass. I don't. I could have easily just passed. And save all my dudes for defending. Because they all have a good amount of health. I would have easily just defended all this stuff that you were going to throw at me.
Okay, so this seems kind of okay. Kind of okay.
It does. It does. It is good.
But then I'm going to get stunned on the 3-2 next. I'm not exactly sure about how I counted the damage going down, so I didn't exactly count what Katarina's going to do here. Strike or call me.
Do you know what the Oracle Eye does?
Where's Oracle Eye?
Oracle Eye is the little eyeball between the 2 X's. If you mouse over it, it will show you what happens throughout the entire transaction.
Where?
So it will do the math for you.
I see it now. I see it now. Okay, I got it.
Yes, it does the math for you. So that's what I use, because so much thing it'll actually tell you what levels up. It will tell you like what does what, like it will show you who leveled up. It will show you what is summoned based on the interaction. It'll tell you what your Nexus health is at, what the enemy Nexus health is. Okay.
So this legitimately gets 2+2+2 buffs. I'm actually really shocked that this card even exists. If they're gonna somehow, if this gets through and they get +4/+4, everybody, what? This card's so good with that card. I might just die though. I'm not sure. Do you think there's even a chance of you doing 6 damage into my face?
No, it's all elusive. I don't have elusives.
Oh, it's really hard. It's really hard to do 6 damage. How much damage of reach do people have? Because I know the one class can actually legit do 4 damage to your face. The axe spell.
Yes, it can, but that is Demacia. I don't think I have it. I think I do have it.
Noxus. I think it's Noxus.
Yeah, it's Demacia. The only one I can defend is this guy right here. But I don't want to use my guy right there, so I'm gonna use this guy. And then I'm gonna use this and do that.
Stop. Is there... Oh, you're gonna hit it. Oh, can you hit everybody? Oh, that would have been crazy if you could just like swipe everyone down with the.
I was going to, but you attacked and I couldn't use my turn. If you passed one turn, I would have used Avalanche and it does 2 to all enemies, and it would have gotten rid of your elusives, and it would have just gotten rid of your elusives. It wouldn't really do much. I would have still lost.
Because they got buffed too fast, right? Like the Dawn and Dusk on top.
I also just don't have elusives. I don't have
the
spells to get rid of 8/6 stuff away. Like there's no spell that is like, just get rid of it kind of thing.
Okay. Wow, I really overlooked the Shadow and Dusk, because Shadow and Dusk, just looking at it doesn't look as that good. But the moment you said, "Oh, you play that card on top of the buffer," it just summons.
Summon and transform. I had to learn the keywords and how they act and how they use them. So summon is using it as if you played it from your hand. You get the benefit from the card. Transforming, you just get the card. You don't get the benefit from the card. You just get it. It's transforming.
Okay.
So when it says summon or make 2 copies and summon them, I was like, oh dude, I just use it on that bird. The birds,
The
when
Wind
they
Fear
get summoned, they buff everyone up. So you get to use it twice, and you get the Infernals, and you get to do it on your
And
attacking turn.
elusive.
I was like, do it on your attacking turn because I won't stop you. I can't stop you. It's on your attacking turn.
It's interesting to note that I don't know if this analogy is going to work, but every single card that you play can technically attack the same turn it was played, as long as you have an attack token. So like basically you have charge, storm, or in different games it's like haste,
Yeah, you can
charge,
do
storm.
haste.
Every creature in this game has haste, which is a huge buff to things that like these like you can't like the Windfare hatchlings, like they can attack the same turn they all generate, which is it makes the game a little bit more aggressive in a sense.
Yeah, it's aggressive. Okay, so now that you know how to go against a burn kind of deck, I didn't really get to use it that well. I didn't really get to use it that well. I will show you now how to go against a. What do I have? I'll
I'm
tell
up
you
for
how to
anything.
go against a Poro deck.
Oh, the Borrow deck. I'm a fan of Braum, so I'm looking forward to it because I've not. Poros are cute, and I didn't know if they're viable.
They're viable. I've seen it be viable, but it's viable to the point. It's only viable because of the new Poro that came out. Because the new Poro, the Plunder Poro, Plunder is when you hit the enemy nexus during the round, you can activate Plunder, and it gets 2 new keywords. It can either get Strike, Regeneration, Fearsome. It can get 2 random keywords. And so you have all, and then you have Ball of Fluff, which combines all of them, and they all get all the keywords. So you have Plunder Poro, and it gets you all these. It gets you Strike. You can strike twice in a match, and you have Overwhelm because of Mighty Poro. You have Toughness because of Plucky Poro. You have Elusive, and then you have Fast Attack, and then probably you have Regeneration from the Poro, like from the Plunder Poro, because of the 2 random keywords. It's just like
Does it
it's.
does it ever feel like when you're mentioning all these because to me the more we invest into a single creature the bigger of a liability it is if we lose it, right? So
Yes,
does
yes,
it
it is. It is putting all your resources. It's putting all your eggs in one basket, pretty much.
yeah
And if someone's like, so if someone just will denies you like in school and they put down your books, they just slap the books out of your hand, all your eggs are on the floor now, and you just look like an idiot.
yeah so it does look a little but the poor when he does die something positive does happen, right? He gets the normal 4/4 if I'm
Yeah,
not
he gets
mistaken.
it all for back. Which there is a Poro deck that I have seen. There's a uh, there's a card out there that says kill it and then revive it. So you get a Heart of Fluff because you killed it, but then it revives again. So what you do is that you use Heart of the Fluff again because Heart of the Fluff, the big ball of Poros is technically a Poro. So you use Heart of the Fluff and then use the ball and just combine it again.
You're talking about Shadow Isles, right? Shadow Isles is the one that can.
Yeah, Shadow Isles is the one that uses that. It's a weird deck to kind of pop off with because Shadow Isles and Fredlord, it doesn't really mesh together. But I have seen it happen, but I just recalled it.
So it's not necessarily the most valuable deck, but
it can happen. That is something that will happen probably in your lifetime of playing this game.
so when you see a Braum on the other side, you can't deviate from your game plan, right? Like I can't have a Zed in my hand. I have to play it, right? You can't just.
Yeah, don't worry about Braum. Braum is only scary if I buff it up or it is leveled up.
So actually now,
Because
so now is technically a better time to play this creature than later because you could technically buff it easily buff up. Like let's say, I mean if you could on another right now you only have 1 mana, but in another turn you could actually. Oh, I made a mistake. Oh, huge mistake.
did you think that you were about to kill my Braum?
I could kill Braum. I could have killed Braum. I just didn't realize it. I didn't realize I could kill Braum.
Yes.
That's all. I just realized. Oh no, Braum! I just let Braum live. How do you like Ionia as a class? Because it's I've mainly played Dalmacia and it's still
Ionia? Okay. When you asked me about the Demacia questions, I didn't want to write out. I was going to write like an entire like 3-page essay on Demacia,
yeah.
but then I realized I don't know how to spell Demacia, so I gave up.
You realize you didn't have what?
I was gonna write like a 3-page essay on your question, and then I realized I didn't know how to spell Demacia, so I gave up.
Oh, so you're like wait. Oh, I'm obviously not. I'm not ready to answer this because I'm not.
I don't know. So I was like, well, Demacia, and then and then I was just like, you know what, I'm good. I don't know how to spell this. I'm not gonna make like a 3-page essay and then realize how Demacia is spelled halfway through.
That's pretty funny. Okay,
So yes,
I'm going to be
Demacia.
so sad if Braum survives this right now. Continue. So Dalmacia. Dalmacia, using them as comparisons, because I actually just know Dalmacia, Ionia. Dalmacia, Freljord, and Ionia is now the third that I'm actually trying with. But I could have killed him. I could have killed Braum with this the previous turn. I just didn't realize it's so versatile.
Yeah, this is one little turn where he lasts a little bit longer.
When I've been playing Braum, people have been killing it over and over again. They just
Yeah, because Braum late game gets annoying. That's why I'm saying that he becomes scary either when he levels up because he summons a mighty Poro every turn or every time he survives damage, or it's even scarier when he's buffed in some sort of way. Like what if my Omen Hawk gave him 1/1 and now he has 1 damage and he can travel from any and he has regeneration, he can start picking off things that are 1/1. Like it's kind of scary if you realize.
yeah. As soon as he's got attack, he's good.
He's scared because he will revive. He will heal himself every turn. He can grapple anyone he wants, and he will level up, and he will summon a mighty portal every single time.
As a value engine, kind of just.
That is constant damage output. That is constant damage output. You don't get hurt by the fact that Braum is constantly like if someone wiped out your entire team except for Braum, I wouldn't be worried. I'd be like, okay, I'm just gonna go and summon stuff now and have Braum take most of it and summon more things.
I definitely have struggled with the efficiency of of the Poro generation because when I've been generating Poros, what ends up happening is I already have 6 creatures by the time Braum's been leveled for in my uses of it. Okay, so what do we have here? Sinister Poro. Oh wow. Wow.
Which you can't block Sinister Poro. Automatically because it's fearsome and everything you own is 3/3.
Well, they take two of them can block. So at least
oh yeah, isn't it like
at least 3 or greater.
at least 3. Okay, never mind. Yes, so 2 of them can block, but is it really worth blocking that?
I don't think so. These guys.
Is it really taking your value and taking it down to 3? And then what if I have a strike mechanic? I could use my 3/3 and attack your.
Should I sack my 1/1? Would you sack your 1/1 just to block damage? Probably not either, right?
Yeah, I'll do my 1/1. That guy's useless now.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yes, you have used it because when you summon, he grants allies hand 1/1. So now he's actually useless. He doesn't matter to you anymore.
So he was destined for blocking something.
Yes, he was destined to blocking something.
Oh no. Zed.
Hi, Zed.
Zed. Rip.
Dude, this Poro's messed up, Zed, bro. This once lonely Poro has become jubilant, and now he has died.
He's a hero of the people.
Julius, my home.
Oh, this hand is interesting. I've got an interesting hand. So, Shen, are you ready? What's the point of even attacking with Shen? Shen's just gonna get smacked in the face. And she already has a barrier.
Yeah, sure it is, bro.
Yeah,
Shen is useless. Don't worry about him.
Shen.
And then I can't do anything, so I take the damage. And then I will do this.
Give an ally. Give an ally. Oh. Iceborne Legacy. Wow. I'm actually really
It says everywhere, so it's in deck, and if it's ever summoned any
from
other means,
from
aka
Braum.
Brawl.
From Braum, they've got plus their 5/5s.
Yeah.
Wow, that is not what I would have expected. I would have not expected the 5/5s would just come out of Braum.
Okay. Come on, you can do this.
Oh. Oh.
You can do this. Come on.
Hmm. Four.
So right now, a recall would just destroy me. Right now. I just put all my eggs in my basket. But then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do this.
Why wouldn't you? Why didn't you want to attack with that?
You will find out.
Okay. Yeah. You don't need to reveal the secrets. Okay. We will Shen, noble Shen, make me proud. Okay. So that means your Poro deck is not like Ionia, right? There's no because recall is. Oh, did I just waste so much mana? Wow, I did. I didn't mean to pass like that. Oh, well.
No, don't worry. If there's wasting mana, but then there's also the fact of wasting a card. Why would you waste it on an interaction where it would have not benefited you?
I think I had a good interaction though, but I thought I had time for a burst spell, so in that case I was probably a misplay, because I thought there was going to be like one more chance. So in this case, attacking with Shen is kind of crazy.
Don't even bring him out. I have the chance to block him with my non-elusive, because these elusives will automatically be damaged. That is guaranteed. If you bring out Shen, I can block him.
Okay.
So yeah, if you put out Shen, I would have blocked him with my 5/5 and killed your Shen.
So just being disciplined with Shen and just saying, hey, we'll use he has a decent body. We'll use you.
Use it only when it's necessary. If he's the only one out there, then of course use it. But if you have other options, use the other options first.
Okay. Like it's totally cool to attack with elusives and just Shen. Current Poro allies everywhere +1/+1. This might be. I want to use this hex tech transmorculator. Transform your Poros into something. But it might become something huge. That this is the. Let's just see what happens.
Okay. If you use transform
That is one way of stopping it, right? Just transform. It is a 2020.
Yes, a way of stopping it is doing that.
So if I transformed it into a creature that didn't start in your deck and it bounced it to your hand, you'd still get it. You can still play it, right?
Yes.
So if I pass, because I have all these spells in my hand, okay, I have very good spells. I want to play them, but I.
Okay, then don't need to play them.
So but when I pass, if you just don't attack, I lose my opportunity to use them, right? Let's probably block, just in case.
You have a barrier, right?
I'm feeling like just in case you can do something about the recall, I should probably still block, right?
Yeah, just in case something happens.
Like there is a pretty big chance something.
There is a very slim chance because I have 3 mana, and I am not Ionia, so I'm not Ionia. I can't block. And the only thing else, if I'm Demacia, I have barriers. Barriers can't block spells. So yeah, you don't have to be scared.
Okay.
Recalling it is a great option for this.
Okay. like I'm not ever sure when's the right time to do progress. The progress day is the card that I wanted to play on a previous turn.
Progress day is good during the end of turns or beginnings of turn. Middles of turns, you've already spent some mana left and right, so when you use it, it's kind of like you can only use certain cards. You can't use all of your choices because you don't have all your mana. And it's not the end of the round where you're going to get your mana soon. It's kind of in the middle where you kind of have to tough it out a little bit and keep it on.
Okay. This is one way of doing it.
You win right now, actually.
So Windfarer is just really scary against. So elusive is just
Don't even bring on Shen.
Oh, don't. Oh, I can't change it.
Don't even bring him out. I have to. If you bring, you have to realize
You can heal, right?
Demacia and Freljord do not have elusives.
Well, at all. Like just like these classes just elusive.
Yeah, there are not elusives unless I think maybe no they don't have any elusives. Only special
Oh,
cards.
Dalmatia does. I was looking at the Dalmatia has like some griffins, but they're like really weird.
Yeah, Demacia has griffins that are tough. But again, that's not in this Poro deck. Why would I have griffins in my Poro deck?
That's right.
So again, I have things that want to buff things up. That is how the Poro works. Is that you want to buff up your Poro, so when you combine them all together, they will attack. So yes, do not bring out your Shen. I have nothing to stop it with, or I do have things to stop it with. Like if I went like this.
But if I wanted to go for the killing blow, isn't it a good idea to just go all in, or no? You'd say just in case, because you might have something.
Just in case, like what if I just pull out Judgment?
Judgment would just. Oh yeah, Judgment would just completely wreck us.
Yeah, if I had Judgment and I just strike you all your stuff is gone.
Okay, yeah, that's a very good point because.
And that is a good play, yes. But since I blocked, technically, that was a blocking turn.
Yeah.
Shen doesn't get to attack. But yes, that's how elusives become so good. That's why every deck has elusives. It's because elusive is guaranteed damage if your opponent doesn't have elusives.
Okay, so it's basically ignore everything they have.
It's pretty much because elusive is like sneaking, like it's like sneaky. So it's like
it's a better tag than flying.
So it's like backstabbing your opponent, but if they also have a spy behind them, they'll cancel out. So that's how I think of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a spy kind of damage, but if you also have a spy, your spies will just fight each other. But if you're attacking and you have your spy and you have nothing else, you're going to use your spy, right? That's why elusives can block.
I'm gonna go take a snack. I'm really glad that you were like walking me through my plays, the different plays and the different sets, and giving me a chance to see how some of the cards work together. Because that was really really helpful. The thing about you were saying about the elusive in Magic, they have this mechanic called flying, and only flying creatures can only block flying. And what's interesting, and I like it better in Runeterra because they're learning from the predecessor games, right? Elusive is better.
This card game was made by a previous card game, so they're taking a lot of previous card games that they've taken and are optimizing it to the point where it's beautiful to watch.
Yeah, I agree. Like I do like how attack token works. There's something cool about that. Then, but for elusive specifically, it's interesting because you're thinking about like spies and how in flying they kind of like shoehorn themselves in this thing where only creatures with wings can have that kind of interaction. But in this, elusive creatures can be like sneaky assassins, sneaky spies, and just like a lot more. There's like more flavor and variety. So you've got griffins, then you got like ninjas, and they're all elusive.
Yeah, and then Piltover, the Teemo and Ezreal and Vi, they have a card that grants people elusive. So it's like, and the card is giving them a map. So it's like, oh, they're spies because they have a map. They know stuff that people don't. That's kind of thing. Elusive doesn't mean that you have to be a spy. It means that you have advantages. Like the griffin has a
Wings.
griffin. It's flying, so it's elusive. You can fly behind the enemy.
Yeah.
The shadow assassins, of course, they're shadow assassins. They can go behind people.
Teleport.
People that have maps, unlike their enemy, they become elusive because they know more. It's kind of, it makes sense that the fact that elusive works like that.
Yeah, like lore wise, it actually has
It makes
matches. Like even the daring Poro with the rocket. Are Poros even in League of Legends? Like, are they even a League of Legends thing? Because I didn't play League.
League, Poros are on a special map. It's League of Legends has 3 lanes, and there is this. They made a game mode to help spice everything up. It was like one of their new game modes that they came out with. It's 1 lane. You have random characters that are rolled for you, and you have low cooldowns, and you have all your abilities automatic. You don't need to level up, and you can buy items. But when you die, I think you have to like once you leave the base, you can't go back and buy items because then it would be like so easy to win. So what you would do is that every single time you gain progress in the 1 lane, you would knock down their turrets and slowly go towards their base. You would get a poro. You get a poro snack, and the 1 lane base is in the middle of Freljord. It's in the middle of the snow, and so of course you have like these furry little rodents running around. And every single time you knock down a turret, you have these little poro snacks. So you would walk up to a poro and press poro. You give them a poro snack, and they would run around and have hearts. And what's funny is that the poros would get slightly bigger, and so all your friends are trying to chase down this poro and make them super fat. So it was just like it was this running gag of like these little poro guys that are on this like freezing lane of this mini game, and then they slowly integrated into fandoms, into icons, because everyone loved them because you could feed them poro snacks.
I mean, I love them. I definitely saw them in the art, and I was like, oh, okay.
That's and then there's this funny little thing that all poros have mustaches. If you can look at all their art, all of them have a mustache.
I am looking at them right now. Well, take care. I'd love to play with you again this weekend or this week, whatever works for you. But
I'll be free this Sunday.
Okay, yeah. Well, take care and bye.
Yeah, see ya. It was so fun.
Awesome. You too.